Welcome back. Today I wasn't sure exactly what I wanted to do for my chess development system that I've been working on, but I did notice that chess.com has some new bots, so I decided to play some of them. This board looks really unfamiliar in color. That's not the settings that I have. But the first one is Lee, who is a boomer at 500. These are the generation bots. It says Lee's been playing chess for close to 50 years. And then the next one is Troy, Gen question mark, who says in the future everyone will play chess through VR goggles. He's rated 1800. And then there's Anthony, Gen Y, rated 1000. Says Anthony is your typical Gen Y chess player, decent at chess and has a really big college debt. Then there's Gen Z, Isla, says she's back and ready to do some spring cleaning on the board. Then there's Gen X. Hey, that's me. I don't know anyone named Sloan, but this Gen X person is named Sloan, 1775. Says she's been playing chess since she was a teenager in the 90s. Okay, well, that's a very young Gen X because I was a teenager in the 80s and I'm dead in the middle of Gen X. So this one must be, quite a bit younger than me. Then there's Ezra, who is Gen A, rated 2150. Loves chess, Roblox, and the 20 hours of screen time a day his mom allows him to have. That sounds about right. And then there's Gen M, Martin, whose rating is uh-oh. But Martin looks like he's been turned into an android of some kind. I'm not going to play all of them, obviously, in this video, but I am going to check the settings and see if I can fix that color because, yeah, see, it says that I have the board set to this color here, purple. Maybe it's the enable special themes that I have turned on. Let's see if I change that, if it'll go back to my normal color. No, now they're all green. Okay. Yeah, and it still says it's set for purple. All right, well, this is going to be distracting because for some reason, I don't like the chessboards when they have green squares or brown squares. I don't know why those two are my worst, but anyway, let's play Lee the Boomer. I'm going to choose Lee. I'm going to let the computer choose the colors and play challenge, no help of any kind. All right, Lee has started with knight to h3, which I don't think is a good move, but I'm just going to take the center, I guess. Okay, Lee is going to fianchetto, apparently. Think I should put out another pawn in the center. No, Lee's not going to fianchetto. All right, now the question is, should I take this pawn, should I defend my pawn, or should I push past? I think because this pawn is close to the king area that I want to take it, but I just don't know for sure. But you know what? What if I take the knight first with my bishop and then take the pawn? Let's try that. And then take this pawn. That way the knight can't take back, so the pawn has to take back. Oh, the pawn didn't take back. Well, now he's got a rook lined up here, but the bishop's not quite lined up here yet. So I'm wondering if I should take this pawn too. I think I will just because of where the king is. Let's do that. Okay. And then I would like to put this bishop here in check, but they're just going to block with the pawn. But in that case, I could push my pawn forward, right? And that helps with my development. Let's try it. Let's check. Are they going to block with the pawn? No. They are going to move the king forward. Okay, let's move the pawn forward so I can put my queen right there behind it. Or should I get another piece out? Let's get another piece out. Okay. That doesn't seem like a great plan. I think I can just take here. So let's take there. I know that's opened up my king, so I'm expecting, I was expecting this pawn to move forward so the queen could come here, but my knight's guarding that square. So let's do what I had planned to do, which is push my d pawn so I can check here on d5. Okay, let's check on d5. Okay, well, I'm going to en passant that. It's still check. Okay, and then I don't want to go here just yet because of where their queen is, but I could castle or I could take the pawn. Let's see if they won't take my pawn because then I'll get their queen. So let's castle. So now I'm protecting here. Okay, the rook has just given itself up. Should I take the rook or should I check or something? I think I'll take the rook. All right, this pawn has challenged my bishop and I cannot en passant it here because my pawn is too far advanced for that. I think I should just step my bishop back one, like so. Still aimed at the king, and then, okay, I expected that. Now my queen isn't guarding this anymore, which is where I wanted to put my knight. So I guess pull my queen back like this, and I can aim to trade over here. Okay, let's go ahead and trade queens if they want to. Okay, they did. All right, and I still have one piece that's not developed. I did notice that the king has just moved out of this pen, so now the knight can come forward. I mean, the pawn can come forward and challenge my knight. But in that case, I could just move my knight, so I'm going to get the other knight out if that pawn moves. Oh, it didn't. Okay. Well, now there's only one thing defending that pawn, so I think I can just take it, check, and then get the bishop. So now I'm up 10 points of material. I should be able to win this without a lot of trouble. Also, my rook is keeping the king over here. So let's just bring this bishop back and see what else I can bring into play, like my other rook, for example. Let's bring the other rook over, and then I can advance this pawn. Not sure where that rook's going, but let's advance this pawn. See if they want to take it. They did not. Well, let's just move it forward then and see how that works out. Oh, that one's coming. Let's move this forward. Is the knight going to move? It did. Oh, it's after my bishop, but my bishop's protected. So let's move that pawn again. Is the rook going to... Oh, no, they wanted to trade. All right. Trading is fun. And we're going to get a rook here. Check. If they take it, I'll take... Oh, they didn't. Okay, well, I'm just going to get their rook, and then we'll checkmate here pretty soon, like this, and then I can bring the other rook there. Oh, they came for it. All right, let's go over here with it, and then I will have checkmate very soon. Nope, they've come to defend that square. All right, well, let's put this here, forcing them to the back rank, and then take this pawn, and then we'll go to the back rank this way. And I don't even need that other rook. There we go. Took 34 moves. Okay, yeah, that green color was pretty distracting because as you saw when I tried to draw the arrows, that green is so bright, or aqua, turquoise, whatever that is, that it was felt like it was blocking out my arrows. All right, I played pretty well. Okay, now this is interesting. It's rating me at 80%, and I had no mistakes, no misses, no blunders. But just a couple of days ago, I had a game on another site where I had, 4 blunders, and it still rated me at 82%. So don't trust the percentages that much. With 0 mistakes, 0 misses, 0 blunders, and only 3 inaccuracies, I think this definitely should have been more than 80%. Okay, well, Lee played a little better than his rating, and I played a little worse than my rating. I don't know if you could hear that or not. Here on my sound indicator in my recording software, it said that you could, but that was a helicopter, I'm pretty sure, a low-flying helicopter that came over the house to where I couldn't even hear myself speak. But anyway, I was talking about the ratings here. I didn't play as well as I should have. Lee played better than he should have. I don't know where my inaccuracies are because they're not listed here. Maybe on this tab? Oh, okay. I did have some early inaccuracies. Oh, so it was wrong for me to get my bishop out. Okay. Well, what should I have done? I should have just gotten the knight out instead. Or this bishop. But I shouldn't have checked. Wait, no, I did get this bishop out. I just got it out over here. Why was that a problem? Oh, because of d4. I didn't even think of d4. I did notice that the board has switched back to the color that I like, so that's good. Okay, yeah, I thought that they would play this pawn forward. I didn't think about d4 protected by the queen. Okay, well, that makes sense. So we were even then, despite the bot's mistakes and stuff, we were pretty even until here, where the bot just gave up the bishop. Now, at that point... That's here? Okay, yeah, from then on, the bot never got close again. Okay, well, that was fun. Oh, over here, it's still a bad color. Let's see if that holds true when I go to pick it again. Okay, now the color is correct. Now, if I switch to the next bot rated 800, okay, is it still going to let me have the purple colors? Gen ? I don't know which generation that is, but I'm going to choose that bot, let the computer choose the colors, and click play. All right, I got the white pieces. I'll play the English. Let's get this knight out to c3, and then depending on what the bot does, we can fianchetto here. Okay, I see that a lot, and I'm pretty sure that just putting the knight up here on d5 is a good response to that. At least that's what I've been playing. But let's see what the bot does in response to that. Oh, they got the queen out. I can just take the bishop then, right? I think so. I think that's a free bishop. And then, let's see. Oh, that pawn's under attack. Should I defend it with this, or should I defend it with the queen? I don't know. Let's defend it with this pawn here. Well, if we're going to trade knights, I'd rather trade knights here and take with the pawn than trading there and letting their knight further out. So let's do that, I guess. See if they want to trade. They did. All right. Now I don't have to worry about that pawn anymore. Whoa. Let's see. Those aren't quite aimed at the same squares. Should I go ahead and get my knight out? Or is that why that's in there, is to prevent my knight from getting out? That's interesting. Should I just push the pawn then? Or let's get the bishop out. Pointed at that knight. Did it just fork me without being defended? Okay, I'm confused. I feel like this bot's playing worse than the other one. Well, now I can get the knight out, I'm pretty sure, and if that pawn moves forward, I'll take it with my queen. Oh, I'll just take the pawn then, I think. Let's do that. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on. You know what? Let's just move this pawn so I can get my light squared bishop out. See what's going to happen there. Okay, I think that was supposed to line up with this, but it couldn't because my knight's guarding that square. But I want to get this bishop out and castle. But I don't know if I want to castle with their queen over there. Should I castle to the other side? Or should I attack their queen again, opening up the bishop's attack on this pawn? Let's try that. Since they have their queen there, okay, they're not guarding that pawn, but wait, if I take it, does that just let their rook out? Should I try to castle first? Let's at least finish development first. Oh, they castled, so I was a little bit too late. Okay. Well, then I think I should castle, but again, with the queen over there, I'm a little hesitant. Let's see, my knight's defending that. I think I'm okay. You know what? Let's just put this queen here and see what the bot does. Okay, it blocked my checkmate attempt. That was good. Where can we put this knight here? No, or should I castle? I don't know. Let's castle. I was so hesitant to castle because of where the queen is, but they haven't yet gotten this other bishop out for some reason. But they're about to, right? If I take that pawn, they're going to get the bishop out. So what if I just advance this pawn? Wait, they could have just taken it right now, I think. Let's just advance it. Oh, and the rook has moved. I think I win the rook by putting the bishop here. I think. Oh, I guess so. That's check. Right. I'm really not sure what to do, but I guess I'm going to advance more pawns. One thing I could do, kind of sneaky, is I could threaten their queen with the knight. If they take it, then I'll have checkmate in the corner. So I don't think they'll take it. But let's just see how the bot plays that. Oh, it took it with the other pawn. Well, I didn't see that coming at all. Well, that's embarrassing. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I'm going to put a rook on an open file, or semi-open file. There aren't any fully open files. Okay, that pawn's looking dangerous. Let's see where it wants to go. Whoop. It wants to open up this file for my rook. Let's do that. I think I'll take it. That's check. Do I just get out of check? I think so. I'm going to take the queen with the bishop. And then checkmate. Okay, yeah, I beat that one much more quickly than the other one. I felt like it blundered more obviously and earlier. It was a little confusing. Let's check the game review. Okay, in this one it says I didn't even have an inaccuracy. Wow, so giving away that knight didn't even count as inaccurate? I'm not sure about that. Okay, yeah, this one blundered on move 3. And I played like a 1600 this time. Oh, and I did really well in the middle game. I think that's because the bot did really poorly in the middle game. Yeah, this one did even worse than Lee did. Wait, this one wasn't called April. It's called April here, but on the page where I played it, it's called Troy. Okay, that's weird. Its name changed when we went to the analysis board. But yeah, and it says the bot only had one blunder. No misses, no mistakes, and just a handful of inaccuracies. So that's interesting. Just that queen move blunder very early. Where's the point where I gave my knight away? It was here, right? That couldn't have been one of my better moves. Oh, knight to e5 was one of my better moves. Well, I didn't think of that. I put it on g5. But yeah, g5 wasn't one of my better moves. Okay, so if we were at plus 12, then how bad did this take us? This took us down to plus 9. Well, it's climbing. Plus 10? Okay, I guess that's why it wasn't counted as inaccurate, because it just went from plus 12 to plus 10, which in my book is pretty close. But yeah, I don't know why. I had a blind spot for a second. I just thought it couldn't take with that pawn. I didn't even consider that. I thought it would take with this pawn and I would have checkmate. But I should have known better. I thought that it wouldn't take at all is really what I thought would happen. Okay, well, let's move up to the next one, which is GenY, rated 1000. It says his name is Anthony. All right, let's just do our best and see how early this bot blunders, or if I blunder very early, which also could happen. Play. We will get a Caro-Kann defense, c6. Oh, I've never seen that before in the Caro-Kann. What even is happening? Well, I have no idea how to respond to that. Okay, I guess I'm just going to go ahead and play d5 like I always do and see if they take it. They didn't. All right. Well, let's take that center pawn, and if they take me here, I'll get a knight out, I guess. Oh, they didn't. Okay. Well, let's take that one too. And then get this knight out. I think we can pin that knight to their queen. And then we can play e6 and get the other bishop out. All right, I suppose we can just take that. And get this bishop out here. Castle, I think. Okay, I was wondering when they were going to take that so I could get this other knight out. Oh, the king has come forward. That was fun. I'm pretty sure I didn't expect that to happen. Should I take this pawn? It's free, I think. I mean, it might not be, but I'm going to assume it's free for the time being. And it threatens their queen. Okay, their queen ran away. Can I just put this queen right here and force a queen trade? I'm only up 1 point of material. I probably shouldn't do that. Okay, well, that's interesting. Should I just give up that pawn? That's another question. And also, I'm trying to figure out how to get to their king now that it's moved in front, but I can't yet check in either of those two squares because of where their bishop and pawn are, and I don't think I can get rid of the bishop. And I can't check here, and I can't put this, I mean, I can put this bishop here for a discovered check. Should I try that? I don't think they'll come after it. I don't know if they can come after it. Let's just do that, and then I'll prepare to move my knight. Oh, they've done that. Okay. I can take this pawn with check, because I can't threaten the queen with check. Oh, you know what I can do, though, maybe? I can put the knight here on b5, which is a check. And then if they just move out of check, then I'll get their knight. Let's see. If they block with the bishop, I'll take with check, and then I'll win their knight with my knight. I think that's okay. Let's try it. Check. They've moved out of check. Okay, so I'm going to take the knight, and then if they take with the bishop, I'll get that. They did. Okay. All right, so I'm up a piece now. Oh, the queen ran away. Okay, it did that. And I threaten it with my rook. Is that okay? Let's try that. And it ran away again. Can we threaten it again? Or should I be going after the king? Let's see. Go here, and then which aims at a check that way. Can't quite take the bishop. Well, I am a piece ahead, but I'm not sure how to take advantage of it. I do want to get my queen out, but I don't know where to. Maybe here? It's a dark square, so I don't have to worry about their bishop. But that cuts off a path for my bishop. Or should I put it here? No, that allows their rook to come over. Okay, let's go here to d6. Okay, their queen has gone to a slightly safer spot. I think I should check and see where the king goes. It went there, so I can check here. Or should I check over here? I should check on g5. Or, wait. Right now their king can't go this way, right? And it can't come here. So what if I move my rook over to pin that bishop? And then I can check with the knight. Let's try that. See what they come up with. Oh, they've challenged my queen. I can still check with the bishop. I mean, with the knight. That's what that's called. Let's do that. Check, because they can't move the bishop. They went there. Now I can double check, or I can double check over here. See, if I double check over here, they could just go back. I could double check over here, they can just go back. But now their bishop's not pinned anymore, so I do need to move the knight. What if I moved it here, which is just a single check, but threatens their bishop? Let's try that. Let's check from my queen. When they move out of check, I can check here and then take the bishop, I think. Or should I trade queens? I'm going to check first, because I'm not ready to trade queens yet. Then I'll take the bishop with my knight, like so. And now if they block with the queen, I will trade it, I think, because I'm up a bishop. Okay, and I can check here. And not there because of their pawn. Oh, now I trapped my own bishop. Oh, no. That's not good. Okay, well, then I should move my rook, right? Should I move my rook over one and threaten that pawn? Oh, the pawn moved. Wait, I can just take it with check. And I can check with this bishop to make sure the king doesn't hide back there. And maybe bring this rook over to the b file to come down this way. Let's try that. If they come toward my rook, I can always protect it. Oh, they did come for my rook. Well, let's check them first, right? Let's check, see where they go. Not quite mate yet. I can take the rook. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it and hope that this extra bishop is enough. And see if we can pick up that pawn. We can. Okay. I have to be careful because they might back rank me. So yeah, they're trying to back rank me. That was mean. Okay, well, let's get out of that. Okay, well, they did it. Oh, I could also block with the bishop. Okay. They can probably also pick up a couple of pawns here, but they decided not to. Okay, let's go for this pawn, I guess. Okay, that pawn I don't think can go anywhere, but I'm not sure. Well, let's go ahead and pick off that pawn while we're at it. Think we can safely take that. Okay, you know, good for you. And now I need to figure out a way to trade rooks. Okay, is there a way to trade rooks here? Coming after the bishop. What if I just moved the bishop here, for example, and then protected the bishop, and then I can come this way? Oh, well, let's advance that pawn and see where they want to put their rook. Maybe I can trade off the rooks here somehow this way. Check, see if they'll block with the rook. No? Okay. Maybe they want to trade off the rooks this way. They did not. Okay. But they did come after my pawn, so I'll protect my pawn. And advance, no, not advance this one. Their rook's after it. I got to get my king out of there and then advance the pawns. Like so. All right, they're making not much of an effort to stop the pawns here. So I'll just, be careful and keep going. I'm expecting that rook to pop back there, but it didn't. So let's get a queen. Oh, they took that pawn. Well, my rook's protected by my queen right now. But what if I just checked instead of taking their rook? Because I could have just taken the rook for free, right? And check this way. And check this way. Check. Now, if I take here, does he have a legal move? I think so. I have to be careful. Okay, that one was a little harder. I was pretty sure, again, that I was ahead from early on, but I think either I played worse because my brain's starting to get tired now, or the bot played a little better. But let's hit the game review and find out. Okay, this time I had 6 inaccuracies and a miss. The bot had 3 mistakes, a blunder, and 6 inaccuracies. But it does look like I was ahead from very early according to that. And let's see, this time it said I played like a 1400 and the bot played like a 950. Okay, I can live with that. Let's just out of curiosity here. Oh, wow. My miss was early. Okay, and this Caro-Kann defense. Oh, that was good. Really? Okay, well, it's not one of the listed moves. What should I have done? The engine prefers e5 here. Okay, well, I've never seen that before, so I had no idea what to do, but d5 is pretty close, so that's what I did. And they should have pushed past with the e-pawn, which is kind of what I was expecting. And I wasn't sure what I would do if they did that. It says I would probably have gotten my bishop out, maybe. But instead, they pushed with that one. Okay, and taking here was my best move. I did wonder about that. f4 was bad. Was it right for me to take it? It's not listed. a6 is best. Or knight to f6. Okay, so it was inaccurate for me to take that pawn. All right. Okay, yeah, so the opening is completely broken at this point. That was their best move. And then was bishop to g4 was not listed. a6 again. I wasn't sure what to do about this tension over here. I kept waiting for them to take me so I could use that as an excuse to get my knight out. But the engine wants me to go ahead and play a6 to force that issue now. And it says they would have taken over here and I would have gotten my knight out that way. So I don't know why that's best. But this wasn't horrible. That was... Oh, and it said I should have just taken the knight now. Well, I didn't know that. That was inaccurate. h3 was inaccurate. Should I have taken the bit? Okay, I should have taken the knight now, and I did. All right. And they took back, and now I have... Oh, wow. If you've been following me for any time at all, you know that I missed that pawn a lot. It was free again, and I missed it. So my second best move would have been checking here, but I think they just would have blocked that with c3. No, it's as if I had taken this pawn, they would have played c3. But if I had checked, they would not have played c3. They just would have moved their king over. Oh, right. I'm pretty sure they would have played c3, but just out of curiosity. Yes, it says they would have played c3. Okay, so if you back up, does it say c3 now? Oh, now it does say c3. Okay. I'm sorry, if I had played this, they would have played c3, then what should I have done? It says my best move would still be to take this pawn, but that's because that pawn's pinned, right? But then wouldn't that pawn just take my bishop? It says no. Really? Well, I'm not a grandmaster, or I'm not even a small master, or whatever the other titles are called. It says right now they would play king to f1. That's their best move. But why wouldn't they take here? Oh, because I get their rook? No, it's not because I would get their rook. The reason that was bad is because I can get this knight out. Wait, it changed its mind just as I was saying that. Nope, it's back. Yep, getting the knight out to d7 is best. It's not -4, it's minus 2.25, but either way, it says I should get the knight out to d7. Oh, right. Well, I played the way I played and it worked because this stuff doesn't make any sense to me. I'm not going to play any more bots today, but if you're interested, they have these new generation bots on chess.com. Thank you for spending your time here. I'll see you next time.